What's up, baby boos? Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on today's video. I'm happy to see you. Hope you're happy to see me. And today I'm gonna sip this Red Bull with my reusable straw. And we are gonna talk about why I have officially unsubscribed and unfollowed Tana Mojo. Alright, so let's rewind a little bit. Let's go back to a little thing that you guys might remember, TanaCon. Yeah. So this is when I first started having some major issues with Tana. Maybe I should backtrack a little bit. Alright, so me and Tana are pretty much the same age. She was born in June, I was born in December of the same year, so she's about 6 months older than me. I started watching Tana's videos back in high school, and I honestly enjoyed her content in the beginning. I enjoyed the funny story times. I enjoyed the crazy antics, and because we were the same age, I knew better than, some of these little kids that watch her to take everything that woman said with a grain of salt. But it was around the TanaCon time that I started having major problems with this girl. There's a long list of things that she'd done before that, but I kind of just gave her the room to grow and change and accepted her apologies like an idiot. So I don't need to tell you what happened with TanaCon. If you're on YouTube, you probably know what happened with TanaCon. If not, go look it up. I don't know, but let's just take a moment to not forget that this girl was supposed to be setting up a convention and took a vacation the week before this convention was supposed to happen. She handed out condoms to her very underaged fans and left them outside in the sun to burn for 5+ hours. Yeah. Also, she lied to them, told them that there would be, so many free tickets given out. There were never any free tickets. There were never any free tickets, Tana. So what was that about? We can also blame Tana for the rise of the Shane Dawson docu-series career, because the thing that kind of set that off for him was the 3-part TanaCon documentary that he did, which was basically just one long, let's brush this under the rug for Tana video. Do with that information as you may. To be fair, VidCon did do Tana really dirty, and they used her to promote their convention and to promote ticket sales, but didn't make her a featured creator, which means that Tana had to use the public access routes in order to get to her, all the events that she was scheduled to appear at, which in turn created chaos, because even back then, Tana was, one of the biggest creators on the platform, and they plastered her face on pretty much all of the advertisements. So people went to VidCon expecting to see Tana Mojo. And so when they see her just walking around town, of course she's going to be mobbed by a bunch of 13-year-olds. So that's still on your head, VidCon. That's still your problem. But Tana. What made you think that you could put on a whole convention in a 2-month time span? Doing things out of spite never works out for you. Anyway, alright, let's move on. Then, maybe 6 months after TanaCon, there was the whole Kenza Cosmetics thing, which Tana still has never addressed or said anything about. I think it was Gabby that said that people needed to manage their expectations, but the problem with that is that her and Tana were marketing the scam to children who don't know any better, who don't see that there would be an issue with paying $1 for brushes, and so these children were scammed out of their, probably allowance money, or use their parents' credit card in order to purchase these items, and Tana never apologized, never addressed it, never did anything to rectify that situation, not 6 months after this catastrophe that is TanaCon. Super sus, sis. So after all that, Tana's content really went down the drain. During this time period, I was still subscribed, but I never really watched any of her videos because it was mostly just content. Dumb Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Thing hauls that she filmed blackout at 3 a.m. And I don't know how many times she thinks that we want to see her try on a ridiculous amount of doll skills and new arrivals. So it was around that time that I really stopped watching Tana, stopped engaging with her content, and just decided to, just let her move to the back of my subscription box. But I'm going to fast forward a little bit to when she linked up with the Pauls. There was probably some stuff in between that I missed. Please, feel free, roast her in the comments. I don't care. I'm not her friend. Anyway. So then Tana linked up with the Pauls. And that's when I knew it was over for sis. Anytime anybody links up with the Pauls, you can kiss your career goodbye. We all knew better. Well, we knew better that the Paul and Tana relationship was a big hoax, but they scammed, again, a bunch of children into paying for a makeshift trailer park trash wedding stream that I think wasn't even in HD. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't even think that stream was in HD, and they charged a bunch of kids money to watch them get married. Yeah, sure. That was one big stunt, because not even 2 months later, they were broken up. I don't know if Tana just thinks we're stupid, or if she's really okay with playing a bunch of children and exploiting them and taking their money. And now there's all this stuff with her and, what's that girl's name? I don't watch her, my bad. What is that girl's name? Simply Nessa. Yes, Tana and Simply Nessa, which we knew that they didn't like each other, but Nessa came out with that video talking about all these microaggressions that she experienced from Tana and Tana's team. And it's really not that hard of a jump to make from calling your best friend the N-word to microaggressing, this girl that you're not even friends with. So I believe Nessa. I don't watch Nessa. I don't know Nessa, but I believe Nessa. Alright, now we're going to do a speed round. I wrote down a list of all the things that Tana has done, and hopefully I'll be able to put evidence around the screen. But if you really need to go back and look these things up, I'm sure there's a plethora of evidence all across the internet. So let's go. Speed round. Driving under the influence. Glorifying drugs to children. Calling her best friend the N-word. Partying during a pandemic. Queer baiting. Enabling her friend's alcoholism. She made being unclean her personality. Tana also doesn't respect anybody's time, which this one I don't have the receipts for, but she said herself that she's never on time to anything. Multiple different influencers and friends of hers have told us that Tana is never on time to anything. She's constantly late to meetings and appointments and important things. On her own show, on her own show, Tana didn't even show up to her perfume launch meeting that she was supposed to have with Jordan and I think some other people. She slept right through it. And you would think that if she really cared about these business adventures that she went on, that she would show up to some of the meetings. But it seems like Tana just expects Jordan to do all the work for her, and that she just needs to be the pretty face. But that's not what being a business mogul is about, Tana. I should label this video just roasting Tana for 15 minutes straight. Anyway, it's 2020, and we have progressed past the point of needing celebrity figures like Tana Mojo. I really hope that moving forward on the internet, we decide to give people platforms that actually deserve it. People that don't glorify the things that Tana has glorified, people who make better decisions than Tana has made. And it's not that I'm saying that people can't make mistakes, but this whole Tana's young excuse got old after she turned 20. Sis is 22. We are the same age, and I would not have done the things that Tana has done. So there's really no excuse in my book anymore. And so I finally took the step and clicked that unsubscribe button. And I think you should too. Anyway, thanks for watching today's video, guys. Please comment down below what your last straw with Tana was, and anything else that I missed, because I'm sure there's other scandals that I did not mention in this video. So please, leave a comment about it. Let's just have a little kiki down there, okay? Give this video a like, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my face. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.